Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. We're going to be starting our next video here on Warplan by Matrix and Slitherine. We are going to be working and focusing on the attack of Barbarossa coming up. It's April 1941. I'm guessing I got about 8 turns before I want to launch my attack. We're filling out the borders here pretty good. And we need to get a few more Germans down here because after seeing how our allies fight with Italy, I'm sure Romania, Bulgaria, and those other minor Axis units are not going to be very good either. So the other thing I noticed is if you look down here, I was thinking about this before playing today, which I'm pretty excited to be able to get back and play again. Really enjoying Warplan and just been real busy lately. So my goal is to put out 2 to 4 videos a month, a minimum of 1, but I'd like to do 2 to 4. I'd like to do close to 1 a week if I can. It just depends on how things are going. So I do these on my day off right now on Monday. I get the afternoons off. And I noticed as we use the Italians to kind of take this area over, that it stays Italian. So I'm going to try as I do Barbarossa is to not try to take too many hexes with my minor allies because, you know, I don't like how it leaves the conversion to the latest color. You know, because like here's Yugoslavia, right? And the Germans pretty much took all this northern area, but where I drove in with the Italians, they still keep all that land. So I don't know what I think about that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should make it like whoever takes the capital controls it, or I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. I guess I'm still enjoying the game. I think it's a fun game. There's lots of stuff I don't learn. I've enjoyed some of the comments about fuel. I'm still not understanding that 100%. Here's another example, like with Africa. Like you can see where the Italian units have been driving in and taking over that territory, and you know the Germans. I don't know. Not sure what to think about that. If you guys got any comments on it, let me know. Love to hear your comments. So, anywho, I just want to switch over real quick to make sure I'm recording everything right. Yep, looks like we're recording good. So, let's get back over to the game. So, pretty much what we're going to be working on is getting units built up. So, this should go pretty fast today. Let's make a time check here. It's about 1:30. I like to keep the videos at about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour and a half max. I don't know. You know, you guys let me know if you like shorter videos. Do you like longer videos? I'm trying to kind of keep it in roughly whatever campaign we're trying to do. It worked really good with Poland and the Low Countries and stuff, but I don't, you know, obviously Barbarossa or the invasion of Russia, we're going to have to probably obviously break that into chunks. Today, what I might try to do if I can is we'll get everything set up. So this will be a setup video for Barbarossa. And if we play enough turns because they go super fast because there's not a lot to do as far as combat, maybe we'll start the invasion and declare war on Russia. So, all right, so let's go look at notes. We got lots of notes here. Italy's out of oil. Port interdiction. Partisan activity. Not sure how to deal with that. Partisan activity. Partisan activity. Alright, so we're going to have to learn about partisans because it looks like they're causing me problems. I also don't know, I mean, I got all these little small cores over here. I don't know if that's, you know, what's hurting us for partisan activity. I probably should have somebody in Paris. But I really don't have a ton of resources. I got these dudes down here. We're going to ship them up north. I think we're going to leave the Italians down here kind of guarding stuff. Maybe we'll move a few Italians over to here. Maybe we'll put the Italians in Paris up all with that. So, anyway, so let's get on with it. Nothing to check here. I'm guessing we probably ended with the move where I can't do... Well, I got rail movement, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's do some rail... Oh, no, I don't have rail movement. Okay, so we're probably at the end of the last turn. I didn't watch the end of the last video. I guess we're down here. We could do some attacks. Let's see. What do we got? We don't have any air. I know I didn't attack down here because we're pretty weak at 3 to 2. 2 to 1. I mean, I'd like to hit him with some more air before we do anything. So let's go ahead and get the next turn going. Get our rail sort resources back. See if we get any new units built. All that good stuff. So curious, you know, put any comments below. If you're enjoying the replay. If you're doing a replay, let me know. I think after this is done, I'm going to have to turn down the sound a little bit. I got the ambient noise up a little bit high. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you think of Warplan by Matrix and Slitherine. It's a great war game. I've really been enjoying it. It's kind of my style and the flavor I like. I do like more complex games, but sometimes I like games like this where it's a little more just point and click and have fun. And I don't have to look up 90,000 rules, although I still need to figure out the oil. I can't remember the username, but someone was helping me with the oil. You know, like now Finland is low, Hungary is low. Finland doesn't, I don't even think they got a unit with armor. I was looking at it earlier, or I guess they got this airplane, but I haven't used it to do anything, so I'm not really sure why my oil supplies are getting chowed. So, okay, so let's go look building. Okay, so we got some Panzer units coming out, but they're not going to be until September, so the invasion of Russia is going to be well underway by then. Looks like we're probably going to get a mechanized corps before we launch. We are going to get a new Panzer division, so let's place that. Oop. Figure out where I am on the map. We do have a Panzer division. We have 2 of them down there. We don't have a ton down here. What do we got here? 1. Ugh, we really need more armor. We're going to be going in with not the optimal amount of armor, that's for sure. I'm going to put this unit right. Oh, I got to put them by a town, so we'll put them here, and I think I'll move them up into here later. Okay, so we're not going to get anything now till May. So everything we build now is going to basically be during Barbarossa. I'm thinking more armor. I mean, ooh, it's 504 now for the juicy armor. Upkeep is 14. We got 782 oil. So, I mean, I'm pretty solid with Germany. Italy's a wreck. We get no oil for Italy. How does Italy get any oil? We get no oil for Bulgaria, none for Finland, none for Hungary. Romania gets 40. So they're taking care of themselves. Wonder if anybody knows a way that you can share oil with minor countries, let me know. That might be dangerous to do. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna build 1 large corps. Oh, you know what? HQs were something that I was hurting on. Oh, I have 3 HQs coming. Okay, so I need more infantry because we're gonna need more infantry on the invasion. Yeah, so HQs, just a reminder, if you're playing the game, make sure you get a few more HQs. Oh, that reminds me, let's turn that down. Let's see how that is. Okay, all right, let's start trucking these guys up. I'd like to truck this guy up here. We're going to move this paratrooper back. We're going to move this guy up here. Yeah, boy, I desperately need HQs. Need to get some more HQs. I think I'm going to move some of these down here into the south. Let's move this down here. Let's bring this guy up here because we're going to need more help. Let's go ahead and move this guy here. I want to fill up this front line with more. Get more Axis. Originally I was going to do less Axis there, but I don't think that's a good plan. And we need to get more up here to help these hungry units. That's... Oh, can't do that though. So we'll wait. We've moved all of our big stuff. Let's take a quick look. I don't think I'm going to change anything up. Get these closer so they benefit more. I need another division like up here, or I mean HQ up here. I probably should get some more divisions. And we'll move these guys into Belgrade. Let's see, I need to remove units for a second. He's on a resource there I was looking at. We want to leave him. This guy's on a port. This guy's kind of the HQ for this area. I think we're just going to leave the Italians where they're at. Let's take a look at Africa real quick. Ooh, they cleared out a little bit more. Loving it. So we got this Air Force stuff over here. I can't remember, I used the Italians kind of as bait for these guys. It's probably killing me that I don't have a German HQ down here, so I'm probably really hosing my guys. Alright, let's get these guys some trucked supplies. We can't truck them any. And the Italians, man, they're killing me. Alright, so we're going to take a chance. I'm thinking I'll swing him around there, move this guy here down to there, and maybe we'll do this 3-hex attack on this unit here, the 7th Division, and clear that out. I don't know what's here. I don't know if this is a great plan as far as moving this guy off the rail lines here, because he's going to be like no supply, because you can see our supply levels are all 1s here. It's brutal. We're going to do it though. We gotta keep pushing. If we could push into Egypt, we're already at 2-1 there. Let's take a look. Well, we're taking a 6. Nice surrenders. We like that. Now, he can't move, but he can. Moving that HQ up. These guys can't move because we attack. Man, I wish I could move there. I'd like to move there, but I'll move up here. Ouch! That's a big old 5-9. That's probably not great. Okay, so that's pretty much all of our attacking, because we're not doing any attacking here. We can't truck him. We don't need to worry about that report. So we're on to the next turn. So I'm hoping, like today, this very beginning part will be kind of slow. I'm also learning how to do more with YouTube videos, so I need to... UK declares war on Iraq. So do we get Iraq then? That wouldn't be so bad. I'll try to get better at doing things like if there's a video where there's lots of like non-exciting stuff for those that want to get right. Oh, what do we got going on here? We're like whipping down south of... I don't think they can go over this Quattro Depression, so I'm not really sure what they think they're going to do down here. That's a big old 7-1 armor. So we're going to have to work on bombing that. I'd love to move this. I was going to say I'd love to move that up and see about getting that air, but they ran away. USA extends the Pan-American Security Zone to Iceland. Roosevelt's actions will lead the USA closer to war. Italy got attack submarines 1. So we saw the UK declaration of war on Iraq. Persia breaks its ties with the Allies and joins the Axis. seeing independence from England's subjection. Persia joins the Axis. Persia stopped trade with the UK. Germany is lacking merchant marines for the convoy. Sweden ships will be used to ship remaining resources. Convoy attack. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We'll just keep setting up for Barbarossa. I thought about skipping this part and just doing the next video on Barbarossa, but I wanted to have a complete play through of the whole thing. So, oh, we got this air we got to move up to. Let's go see what we got over here in Iraq. So, not a whole lot. We got a 0.5 infantry unit. Okay, well, that's probably, I guess we shouldn't have been assuming there'd be too much greatness there. All right, let's deal with Africa first. Now, we do have specialty points. So I think I'm going to use some of them down there just to help offset. Oh, let's see. Let's do some heavy artillery for these guys. Specialty points, anti-tank. Let's do that. I got rid of my specialty points. Alright, so I gave these guys anti-tank. Let's do some trucking. Yeah. Get them some supplies. Can't do them. Only got 2 truck points down here. Alright, well, before we move on, I'm going to go after this. Doesn't look like they intercepted us with their British. Oh, no. Alright, let's fly that in there. That's it. We get 1 attack with them. Stupid looking guys. Alright, so we wailed on them a little bit. So their readiness is only at, or effectiveness is at 54% because they are dug in pretty good. So do I want to move them down here? Try to go after this. This is probably not going to be a good attack. I mean, 2 to 1. I mean, I've done a number of 2 to 1s and you don't get anything. 3 to 1. Let's do 1. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Let's do it again. All right, we'll take it. Okay, now, this is what I was talking about earlier, so if I move these Italians in there, that's going to become Italian territory. I do not like that, but we need to shore that up. I don't want him driving a unit in there. Probably getting ourselves overextended, but you know what? We're doing it. Because we wanted to, if we could take Alexandria, that would be so sweet. All right, let's truck this guy up by rail. We need to move him in here, so let's move these guys first. Let's move this guy down, him over, and then we'll rail this guy into that spot. Right, so for now I'm thinking that's maybe enough Axis units in the south, because I got to fill this in more. We got to really drive hard and deep and be able to... I watched some other videos. I try not to watch a ton of them. I want to watch them after I played because I don't want to like cheat. And from my memory of what I watched way back before I started playing this was that these guys here, it looks like a lot of stuff, but they're garbage. I'm hoping that's true. We will find out if that's true. So I got Italian air down here. I think I'm going to keep Italian air fighting in this area. I'm going to try my main drive on Moscow from the north, I think, and just kind of push in the south. Kind of planning on that. Maybe just more from a lack of experience than brilliant planning on my part. So I think that's about all I want to do there. I'm just checking out what I got garrisoning stuff. I guess I could fly these air units in closer when the time comes. Move him up to... No, I want to leave him there, I think. We'll get these guys... I want them right on the front line, but we want them up close for when we attack. These guys... I guess that's kind of where they can go. Alright, so we didn't get much in Iraq. Let's go look at building. Can I build another armored core yet? We can do a big one, 504 now for a 1943 one. Let's look at the 39 one just to see where it was at. So oil use is the same. Firearms is one more. Guns is one more. Artillery is one more. Tanks is two more. Anti-air is one higher. Defense is two higher. Operations is one higher. Alright, so we'll take that. And then, I think next turn, well, I don't know if we'll be able to, but I think we'll try building some more infantry corps, and then I'm going to do some infantry divisions, because I really think we probably need a little bit more over here. And with that partisan activity, we need to probably get on some of these resources so they're not messing with it. I didn't even look at these. These little things here don't catch my attention, so I gotta watch that. But we got low oil, and we had partisan activity in Rome. In Rome? Okay. Alright, well, let's end the turn. And let's see what happens. Sorry, I got kind of an itchy nose. I gotta trim this goatee and stuff. It's pretty rough shape. Oh, look at that big mechanized unit they brought down there. Just, you know what? Run. Ooh, now they're attacking. So they wanted that spot. We moved those Italians in. I'm going to have to move them out and move that infantry up there. This infantry into here and move these guys back. And I'm surprised we, in these 2 turns, we pushed that far. I thought we'd just stalemate and be about it. Alright, so now we're having no supply issues down here, and that's going to be down in Africa. Finland and Hungary have used up their oil. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of all this good news. No supply, no supply, no supply, no supply, no supply, no supply. No supply, partisan activity, partisan activity, partisan activity, partisan activity. Okay. So, I don't know how to, I don't know, do you have to, like, take this in a turn? Because with no supply, that's not going to be good. And if you click on this, it, like, all ends right here. I can't even truck points out to them here. It won't even let me do it. I can airlift, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, do you have to invade this, or what do you got to do? Well, I do want to move this Air Force up a little bit, so when they attack me, I can fight back. I'm going to keep attacking you, sir. To that air. I don't get to go after that air though. We're gonna just leave him. Well, let's not leave him. Nice, he took up. Alright, we'll just look. 3 to 2. 1 to 3. I'm gonna leave these guys one more turn. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the rear end, because they're all out of supply and then my whole front collapses. That'd be bad. So we'll leave that. Looks like we do have some stuff that is ready. So we got a mechanized corps to deploy. So let's go. Why can't I put that up there? Alright, well, let's put it here then. Anybody else ready? All these countries, but they can't make anything. All right, there's Iraq. What does Iraq got? They're stockpiling oil. So Germany, we're at 301. Talked about doing that. Let's see, what's an infantry division? 78. Let's build 3 of those. Let's build 2. 1, 2. And how long do those take? The other thing is we might need these divisions to help us secure areas because of partisan activity in Barbarossa. We're now at May 23rd. The weather's pretty nice. I think I'm gonna declare war next turn on Russia, and we're gonna push because I'm not gonna get any more significant reinforcements, really. Nothing until June and July, and then a bunch of HQs in August. We have everybody kind of securing the areas. Africa is going to be a stalemate. It looks like we'll see if that's a bad choice to hold there unsupplied. Part of me feels like I should just pull back, but I don't want to give up that juicy ground. I'm hoping maybe the AI will do something foolish and move around. Oh boy, boy, boy. Okay, I think we're just going to go with it, and then we're going to start our invasion here next turn. So let's go and let the chips fall where they may. Please make sure you subscribe if you like watching the videos. Please put comments. I love oh boy, they're pushing us back in Africa bad. I think, okay. So hopefully we won't get cut off there and we can start pulling back, because I'm starting to see now that that's a bad idea. But I was going to say, if there's other games you're playing, please post in the comments. I'd love to hear strategy games. Can be computer games. I do need to get back to my World at War vassal game, but to be honest with you, this is a little lazier. I can just point and click and have fun. I don't have to look up a bazillion rules. So I've been enjoying that. That is a rough-looking supply list there. So, okay. Nothing major I'm going to worry about there. Italy did get an advancement. So let's get rid of these. These are all units not having supply. I'm going to pull back, because the way they shoved me back last turn, we do not want Africa to collapse and then they just march. So we had some partisan activity. So let's do this first so I don't forget. Then we will declare war. Let's do that. And then let's go ahead and go after it. Ooh, I didn't use my Italian air, and look what they did. They got a bunch of Air Force now. Way to not pay attention. Okay, this ain't good. Now they're wailing on me with their Air Force. You know, it used to be like one. Yeah, probably a good decision to pull back. All right, so let's do something we're going to feel good about. Let's go ahead and let's look at builds real quick. Here I want to do a large infantry corps, so purchase that, and then I want to let's do some small infantry corps. No, let's do divisions again. Let's do 1 division. Maybe I'll do some small corps. Merchant Marines. Do I have to go make those? Yeah, let's do some Merchant Marines. We're getting killed. Okay. Italy isn't going to be able to do much. No. These guys don't have any stockpile of stuff. I guess Romania gets a little bit, but okay. Let's go take a look at some of this stuff. Convoys, how we doing with that? There's nothing we can assign. Advancements, we don't have any unsigned ones. War panel. All right, let's go declare war on the Soviet Union. Boom. Do I have to do that with all of them? Yes, I do. So these little guys, they automatically do. So Italy and Germany you have to do separately, but you don't have to with everybody else, I guess. Okay. Well, let's get started. It's these little pretty wimpy 2.5s. Lower them down a little bit. So they're looking kind of abysmal, which is good. Down here. Could use probably some more air there. Well, here they're all backed up. So let's take a look. Those are pretty wimpy numbers. Again, I don't want to give the Allied. Maybe they don't take over those squares, as if they're miners. Maybe it's just Italy I got to worry about. I'll get him up there and ready. Alright, so I think we'll just work our way from the south up now that pretty much most of the Air Force has done stuff. Let's see what we can do here as far as what we're touching. I want to lead with my big German units first. Use these guys to kind of control partisans. Alright, so let's do some of these attacks down here now. See if we can get across that river. Yeah. 6 to 1 is pretty nice. 10 to 1. Nice to hit that HQ and knock it out. Alright, well, let's see. This guy just kind of wrecking everybody. That's kind of exciting. Let's get him back up there. These guys can get ready here. Yeah, we even get a 4 to 1 here, so let's do that. I think we'll be happy with that. Protect this armor a little bit here, his flank. It's only a 2 to 1, so I think I'll wait on that. Let's get these minor units up here for garrison work. That's a 4 to 1. Let's punch him out of there. Let's see if he takes over that hex. his own color. It looks like it's going to remain German, so I don't have to worry about the minor allies taking over the hexes like the Italians do. So that's nice. Alright, we got all this stuff along the Bug River, so let's go deal with that. I'll do a 3-to-1 with my miner dude. 4-to-1. Nice. Cavalry unit come blowing through here. It's nice to have these little fast cav units. We made a few of those. Secure our river crossing. I'm not getting to do as much attacking as I'd like to do, but alright, so I think we're done here in the south. Oh, let's start pushing up here, I guess. Okay. Well, let's see. Push him over there. Okay, so surrounding is good because they surrender. We like that. Oops, right click, not left click. So you can like pop one of these German units down there, and if they're a big one, they can kind of wreak some havoc on the guys all around them. One of the features I do like with this game is that if you don't use up all your movement, or you want to move and then attack, you can kind of move stuff up. It's not like move attack. Once you've taken off that unit, you're posed, you know. Alright, look at that. Did I put anybody where we could pincer this whole thing? Probably not. Nope. What if we knock out some of these infantry though? So if he gets there, oh, I'm one short. Can't quite do it yet. Let's see if I move some of these other dudes. Come on. Oh, stupid guy held. Okay, I'm gonna forgo pushing up north. I want to see if I can push a gap here. Come on. So we can still drive up north here a little bit. Oh, they got a little juicy mechanized guy there. Ah, it's actually worse now, that guy there. Alright, let's see what we can do. Ah, just not quite. We're going to do it anyway, though. We're going to swing in there. I mean, technically we do, but I think they'll just move in there and take that. But let's see what happens. Big numbers, 10 to 1. Kind of liking these little cab units that like to run in there and kind of digging them. We do have another mechanized unit here. Oh, just messing with me. Got a pretty nice mechanized guy there, though, too. I think I'm going to swing around this armor and try seeing how this cutting them off thing works better. Use my infantry to start mopping up this stuff. No, we're not flying. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good mopping up this little pocket. Don't really want to leave this guy back here, though. I got this armor, but that armor is not in a good position. Let's smash this. Maybe not. Alright, so here's Barbarossa out of the gate in June. These HQs moved up. We really are short troops here up in the north. So as we build new troops, I'll just drop them down. How are we doing on time? Play maybe another turn or two, and then we'll call that the opening of Barbarossa, I think. Let's make sure to move people up here and fill in the holes. I mean, first time playing and doing that, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Got a pretty good pocket of stuff, a big old juicy 15 tank unit, full strength. We can cut that off, that was nice. Africa's not looking so great, but alright, let's go. Let's see where we're at. Let's see what the Russians do. Might be the shortest game of Warplan ever, as Steve has to surrender because of a bad Barbarossa. I hope that's not the case. That would be, I don't even know if you could do that on purpose. I don't know about you guys, but the Russian front in World War II is one of my favorite. I kind of got a little played out. I used to play Gary Grisby's War in the East. And I'd like to play that on here sometime. That'd be fun, but that thing is such a monster. So I really got my fill of that for a while, but been playing some stuff on Vassal. Ooh, yeah, Africa is looking pretty rough. It's like the British showed up. And now I'm tied up in Russia, so I'm not going to send any more Germans down there. Well, don't hold me to it. We might. We got to get these resources here. Just don't shove me back anymore. Holy cow, look at that. Iraq surrendered. Well, that was a beautiful alliance while it lasted. Here we got all these no supplies. Oh, okay. I'm just going to get rid of these, 'cause these are all just bad news. And if you don't see it, it can't hurt you, right? Said nobody. Oh, man. Okay, I got to pull back. This was a This was a bad thing to do. This is looking pretty rough. Let's see, where's supply at? Oof. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Italians. You're going to be sacrificed. Because I'm not losing the 2 units I got down here. I'm going to truck you guys some stuff. I can't truck them anything. Can't airlift them. That is just brutal. Let's move these guys a little bit more. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just totally hose myself down in Africa. This isn't good. I don't know, how do you guys attack these guys? I've looked it up and I've tried to go over and attack and stuff, and I don't know how you can attack them. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I'm good at, which is land campaigns. I'm going to Barbarossa. I'm going to start down in the south again. Oh, they've just pretty much abandoned that whole front. So... looks like this turn is going to be a consolidate and get ready for the next turn. Secure our little bridge hold. Bridgehead, I mean. Oh, do we want to do anything with that armor and get really... I think I want to drive that armor up here and start threatening this whole thing. That'd be a beautiful thing. Boom. Yeah, take that. Shattered that guy. Let's move this dude up there. Move this dude up there. They're not very good at airstrikes. Alright, well, let's look at getting across this river here. Let's bring you 10 to 1. Boom. So he surrenders. So cutting off people is really good because they just basically disappear. Let's get one attack in there. There we go. Shatters that unit. We like the word shattered. Holy cow, that's really, I could really push up in there. We got anything to support that? Not really. So do I want to risk that? I think I kind of do. Well, we can put that infantry there, and then we'll whip this guy. Of course, this wheat's kind of juicy. Now let's whip up in here and hit somebody. Ooh, there's an armored unit. Can we hit him with any planes? Not really. Where does this go? So these guys all get to basically get up here and they can't do anything. Drive into here and start. We'll just kind of push our way through the swamps here. These little speedy cab units are fun. Well, let's see how this works with surrendering. If I surround them now, will they surrender? I don't know if they got room to retreat, they won't. I know I'm taking chances with these little one unit attacks, but okay, well, let's bring him up and punch him. Really? You, oh, see, there I got cocky. That guy's a diehard there. Thank you. Alright, let's bring these HQs up here. I like to keep them on the railroads. I think we're kind of done here. I don't really want to... I mean, we can drive a pretty good wedge up to Kiev. I mean, we're making some pretty good headway, I think. Secure that town there, I think would be good. Get those guys up a little closer. I can take out Odessa next turn. Alright, so the south is pretty much done. These Air Force, we got to bring these guys up. Well, you know what? Let's use them to just annihilate this pocket. Help out so it's easier for the mop-up crews. Probably need to hammer on this. Oh. So that's some like mechanized guys and stuff down here. Let's go and fly this guy. Give the north a little bit of help since we got distracted and we decided to encircle. Nice. Knock that big armor down one. Okay, so what do we need? Oh, did they cut me off there a little bit? Well, I'm good there, I think. Probably wasting my mechanized guy down here, but okay. All right, let's hammer these dudes. Well, I'd really like to keep pushing this way, but I feel like I need to finish off this batch. I don't know. That looks Soviet there, so it looks like they made a little hole, so they got supply. So let's do this. There we go. So we got Minsk now, I like that. I think we'll use these guys to push up north. So my units are getting a little weaker here from that initial thrust. They're not like invincible where they can do whatever they want as much as they want. So let's start closing that pocket. I'm gonna have to bring these guys in. I gotta seal these guys up. Oh, there's a big dude come out. Oh, he retreated that way. Go that way, dude. want that guy. Alright, so let's get in here and make a mess. I don't want that guy though. Oh, that guy's kind of robust. I don't want to use this armor to fight that dude in the back. I want to use him to push. We need some help up here, though. I gotta move dudes up here. I'm getting sloppy here. Losing valuable paratroopers. This little guy. What is his? Alright, so starting to stiffen resistance a little bit. Yeah, I definitely need... Oh, I forgot I gotta deploy. We definitely want to deploy some stuff up north. I got all excited about Barbarossa and forgot about building stuff. Alright, so let's do a small infantry corps and an infantry division. Okay. So I like that. We're definitely gonna need stuff up north here because I equalized them up pretty good. I mean, you still got stuff to do things with, but I really need to. I've learned don't mess with those 2-to-1s. Well, I did it there and it worked, but. We better wait on this HQ moving up. We'll move him there just to secure that so he doesn't get cut off. I don't have quite as many resources down here as I thought. Although I do like my push down here. And we're, you know, this stuff here should be pretty much trapped. Should be able to finish that off next turn. I was hoping to get it this turn, but so I think we're going to do, what do we got for time? I like to keep it about an hour. I think I'm going to do one more turn just because I want to see how Africa pans out. This ain't great. What a disaster in North Africa. I was pretty happy with it when we started. I'm like, woo, this is great. We're pushing in on Alex. I mean, look, we pushed all the way to... I mean, at one point we were right here. It's been what, like a month and a half, and not even, and we're back here. Holy moly! All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. Let's play one more, and then let's see how it goes. Vichy, Syria. Didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, heavy bombers. Well, that's not cool. Things are getting a little dicey now, a little juicy. They are going to annihilate those front Italian units. Yep, here they are. Sacrificial lambs, sorry. That is not good. I'll have to bring some more Italian units down into Africa. Yeah, that ain't good. Look at this guy. 9-3, I got a 4-5. Yeah, thanks for leaving. That'll save my rear end. This guy here. Oh. Africa Corps was so good looking earlier. Now we're in trouble. Alright, anything else here? Yeah, they shattered a couple units. We got convoy issues. We got oil issues. It's all the same. Partisans. Where's Syria at? It would be over here somewhere, right? Right here? Is Syria? What is this? Yeah, Vichy, Syria. Alright, we got a 2-5 there. Bring it. British. Hey, we're up to a 610. All right, let's look at this real quick. We are getting supply there, so let's bring that up and solidify. I really got to bring some Italian stuff down there. I really do. Let's see what we built. We got a motorized core ready, so let's deploy that up in Barbarossa. So now I'm starting to see we're going to have issues here with how close up everything starts. We really need to... I'm going to see if I can build an Italian unit. Did I build anything with Italy yet? They got 80. No. There's nothing I can build. Oh, 114 stockpile. No, we still got to wait. 15, 1, 4, 0, 9. Okay. So Germany. Let's do... I think we're going to have to live off these small infantry corps. We're going to have to try to gobble up as much as we can of Russia and then hang on for the Allied invasion. I'm already starting to plan defensively instead of world conquest. Alright, let's go back down to... I think we're good there. We don't have any... Well, we got specialty points. Let's do anti-tank for those dudes. Oops. That's where we're going to need it. Alright. Back up to Barbarossa. Good times. Alright, so we're on July 4th. We basically got until, I'm guessing, October-ish, November, before things get ugly. So let's go ahead and try to take Odessa. 7 to 1. Do that. 10 to 1. 10 to 1. Shatters them. Alright. Let's get a little river crossing here. 10 to 1. Alright, that's going to be a nice resource there to get. I don't want to move those yet. I'll move my HQs after I figure out where things are shaking out. So, the swamp is going to probably keep us from surrounding everything. I really want to just drive on Kiev, but they're too big. So they are starting to push now a little bit. They are starting to slow up the advance. Seems about right. Got to think a little bit here. We got some pretty beat up cores. I think we're just going to mostly move up this turn and get things ready for more conquest. I like these minor units. They're good at like filling in these little gaps, which I'm thinking the Russians would have too much trouble, you know, duking it out with me there. I know what I want to do here. We're going to knock this guy in the teeth. Nice. Shattered that armored unit. So I think it's going to be important to get rid of those armored units. Soften up these dudes in the... Oof. Still got away. Dirty dog. I don't know if I want to take those little... I'll do... He's dug in. I'll do 1 3-1. We'll have to wait on the rest of these, though. Well, maybe this one. 3-1. Oh. No. I don't want to lose too much stuff. Alright, so let's take a look. What do we got? Don't really want to extend him out there. These guys are pretty much going to keep working on this area. So I think we're pretty much done down here. We've got the swamp up here. We're going to have to move all this air up. Well, how do we finish off this pocket? Because I'm not pushing out any further right now. So let's see if I attack that. Okay, so he was surrounded, so he surrendered, so that's good. These guys should do the same because they can't stack. Get some mechanized up here. Like the lack of mobility up in the north. Alright, let's start working on this units. That river. Thought I could sneak out Riga. I guess not. Alright, let's see if we can do some damage and finish up this pocket. So we like the surrenders. Come on. Oh, I forgot to add other people. You can't just click. You have to reassign everybody, I guess. That was unfortunate. The orders didn't go out to everybody to invade, apparently. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I did find a new shortcut. So if you click on one unit to attack and and then hold shift and click on the enemy, everyone that's eligible to attack him can attack him. Otherwise, if you use control, you can select who you want. Alright, so this armor's pretty beat up, so we're going to have to pull into Minsk and chill. Let's get these infantry, just like they had the real problem in Barbarossa. You got the infantry lagging behind. Get rid of that guy. Alright, do we get any better odds? 2 to 1. That's not great. I'm going to have to be patient and wait another turn. Alright, so we go back up here. We get some armored units that can still drive deep into Russia. The question is, where do we want to go? Probably optimal. Why, I really want to do one more turn. This guy's going to go capture this resource. He's not going to be fighting anybody. And I really... Oh, I should probably get Smolensk. So I'll be fairly safe. What can this guy do? Going to cut him off for a turn. I'm going to do it. Ah! Am I wanting to get those? I really want to get those planes. I want to get them when they're on the ground and smoke them. I think that's it. I want to do one more turn. I've been chomping at the bit to play this because I knew Barbarossa was coming up. I love Barbarossa. So let's do one more turn, then I'm going to quit, and then we'll continue on with Barbarossa. I don't even know if it'd be Barbarossa. I guess it would be because it's still the first summer. So, oh, I got this guy here. Oh, we need to capture that. Kind of want to move him up there now, but I don't think so. Okay. Just making sure that I don't have any guys that haven't moved. Feeling a little better about the north, although that's a slog fest there. Thinking maybe we just keep driving to Moscow and forget Leningrad. I mean, just, kind of shore them up there in Leningrad. But we're actually doing way better in the south. I was originally, I was just going to kind of do the south and drive north, and I think I prepared in the south better than the north. All right, let's see what happens. Do one more. This is, it's a good game whenever you're like, hey, just one more turn, and then I'm going to go to bed. Right? I don't know, like when I was younger, and I'd be up till early in the morning going, no, just one more turn, just one more. I just got to build these and then do this, and so that's a sign of a good game, right? Well, it looked like Vichy Syria is going to do very well. I haven't done anything with Finland, but that's because they don't have any oil. I kind of forgot about them, to be honest about you. Oh well. We were looking so good down here in North Africa, remember? Start of the video, I was so excited. Alright, so we got mechanized with no supply. Let's see where that is. Oh, they cut me off there. Okay, I can cut me off there. Artisan, or okay. Alright, so Africa is not having supply issues. Oh, they killed my infantry unit? I didn't even see that. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Oh, my Air Force. Oh, my word! Man, we're in trouble. I gotta bring one of these dudes. No oil. Okay, you know what? This guy is gonna have to get down here. This guy is now going to become a garrison of Athens. This is ridiculous. All right, same here. Ooh, why do I feel like that's a bad deal? All right, so you can get down there pretty fast, but Italian units, seriously? I got no one to deploy. I'm not getting anybody in. Well, next turn. Next turn, I'm getting some divisions. Okay, well, North Africa, just hang tight there, fellas. Let's do this. This is probably getting really bad here. Just hope the supply thing is in our favor and they start having supply issues when they're overextended like we got, and then we can pound them back or whatever. All right, let's take a look at the map. Let's go down south first because that's kind of what we've been doing. Get a little more robust with their, a little more stingy. Come on! Okay. Well. We're just going to try to cut all these dudes off. Thought I cut him off for a minute there. I was thinking my guys could move there, but we're going to keep that resource, thank you. You know what? I think I'm going to stop here, and we will continue from this point. I want to do some reading on some strategy and stuff, so I think we'll stop here, and join me next time as we finish Barbarossa. So, thanks for joining. You guys have a good day. Let me know what you're playing, and let me know what you like or don't like. Remember to subscribe and click like, and comments are always welcome. Thanks, bye.